Alright, welcome to the stream. Today I'm just going to test out a True Patriot build that I've been working on. Just going to set this up. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Evil Dead lately. It's a pretty good game. Let me just set this up real fast. No. Okay. Alright, hold on a second. Oh my god, it's slow. Stop it. Super laggy. I'll put my tag in here. Okay, where did I put that? That's it. Oops, I gotta fix this too, and we're good. Alright, bingo. Oh, there is one thing I didn't do. Whoops. One thing I forgot to do. Doing it right now. Giving her a whirl here. Hopefully it's not a floor that where there's like multiple heal boxes on the floor that you have to hack. Then you have to hack the boxes, because like every time you nail them with a lot of DPS, they just heal right back to full. So it forces you to hack those boxes in order to damage the NPCs, which you have to pretty much bait them into. Oh, hold on. Oh, hey. Where is he?
detected.
Hold on.
Hostile artillery turret detected. Hostile Ender Seeker mine detected.
They flanked me! Get rid of those! Ha! Not today!
You little bastard.
Crap!
Detected. Hostile artillery turret detected.
You little bastards.
Let them win!
Vital signs critical.
I've got your back. Damn it! Oh, he's done. I need him.
Agent requesting backup.
So I like it so far. It's actually pretty decent. I doubled up, actually I tripled up my heals. Right, because I have the M-Lines Guard. I have True Patriot that has a heal of its own when you get the white debuff, which is pretty easy. And then I've got a decent heal on my Chem Launcher.
Hostage situation nearby.
Oh, I forgot to get him now. He is what I wanted to get. Oh, the hostage. God damn it. Oh, you can't heal the hostage, that sucks.
Forward ahead. Got their range.
cocky motherfucker because you think you're fucking cool because you're on legendary and you think you can rush me? Yeah, that'll be enough of that shit.
Reloading weapon. There's a fucking grenade.
Oh shit. Fucking ninja. Enough of your spam. Dude, you gotta get the fuck out of that spot. Gotta stop that spam. There we go. Do 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 do. I'm thinking of switching this up and seeing what the difference is. Then I'm going to lose some damage to targets out of cover, and I really like that damage to targets out of cover. Well, I won't lose it. I still have it on my gun, but I have more if I keep it this way. I prefer damage to targets out of cover, because if they're running at you, you're just going to melt them. Damage to armor is cool, but if you're going against something that's not armored, then it's kind of useless. Yeah, so if an enemy comes at you that has no armor, then, you know, damage to armor really doesn't matter. Because it's not doing anything to them. Shotgunners. Oh. Hey, how did you hit me when I was out of your line of sight completely? I was like right here. Which is interesting because
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh shit. Nope, that's a bad idea.
Get the target!
Oh shit. I got 2 snipers, right? I got 1 on each side. He's dead. Oh, he should have been dead. That was like 6 million damage. What the hell?
System disrupted. System restored.
Gotcha. Where is he? Two for the price of one. Hey, what's up, buddy? Got a present for you. No more spamming. And that's how you take care of spammers. That works on drones, works on grenadiers, works on the guys that... it was a joke. It was a joke that I forgot that some people... I thought about that after I made the comment going, yeah, somebody's gonna jump in there and be a dink. I know I keep forgetting that not everybody is aware of jokes though, and the way they don't get they don't get my sense of humor is what I meant to say. There we go. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I gotta keep remembering though that not everybody has a sense of humor like me. It's a little bit different. But I'm sure if they tried, they could be the same. Takes a little while. I can tell you where it comes from. It comes from working in the kitchen for so many years. You develop this different kind of sense of humor. It's kind of more like a dark sense of humor. How is he not dead? Oh. Yeah, no, I know. Two for the press one. Yeah, that's what I mean. You guys think just because you're on Legendary, you think you're tough? I'm gonna rush him. I'm gonna oh. Now this is a different story because this guy could actually do some fucking damage. Oh shit. He's like, oh yeah? Oh, oh you son of a bitch. I'm gonna spam my secret mines at you, bitch. Oh my god. Come on, get up, bitch. Hey, thanks for letting me get him up. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, well I got rid of him. Why is the hostage going after the... Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, like, what is the hostage doing? Do you ever notice that? Like when you have that, the VIP? Yeah. The VIP just kind of like does their own thing, you know, like they go run into danger and you're like, what are you doing? They run out into, you know, a bunch of friggin' enemies are like right there, a bunch of robots and sniper robots. And they just run in there. Like it's no big deal. Happens to me all the time. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. I really like this build, minus this. This was something, okay. I'm gonna explain to you why I did that. Just so that it makes more sense in a second. I thought I saw something happening, so I changed up some things. But then after carefully looking at it again, I noticed that it wasn't changing. So what? Okay, so what I mean is, maybe I'll switch this up. So I put another skill tier on there because I noticed that when I had a little more skill tiers, I noticed that well, it seemed like my M-Lion's guard was like healing much better, and even at the same amount of armor
Backup request.
because of that extra one there. So I started adding repair skills, and it seemed like it was getting better. So I'm going to try another strategy. I just want to see. This is why you test things out, because you never know what you're going to encounter, and you would not believe what kind of things you discover. This is how I discovered that other thing. I just noticed something, that's all. I just need to test this real quick.
Serious trauma detected.
I still don't think that's enough. I still don't think that's doing what it should do.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Still think it should be doing more. It just doesn't seem right. Damn. Whoops. I took that off there. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Nice. Considering the amount of armor I have, yeah. This is how you really test it out, really. Now, the true patriot heal is so weakened compared to its old, compared to the old way of doing it. So my thoughts on the True Patriot heal is I think it should be not extraordinarily better, but it should be improved a little bit. Okay, so that's the heal that you get. That's my Lion's card, sorry. I gotta wait until I... So that's the heal that you get from the ordinary one. Kind of slow, right? Now we take this. Okay, that's all we really need to do. That's a hell of a lot better. The other thing I've been testing out. I'm surprised that they haven't, you know, that clan that I'm in. I'm surprised they haven't started, because I haven't been on, right? I'm surprised I'm still there. To be honest. Now this is the old school way of True Patriot. Remember back in the day it used to... The ticks would heal you, right? But obviously they don't. As you can see, they don't. So what I did in the past to rectify that problem now this is something that's really funny actually.
Vital signs critical.
Just start spraying a bunch of them when you know the white one's coming up, and then just keep spraying them. Right, because it counts in each one as an individual. Right, it doesn't, so if you get one heal from one, you can get a heal from the, you know, you can get heals from each one. It doesn't, you don't have to wait a second for each one, like it's not like an overall cooldown. So if you have a bunch of targets that you marked as white, if you just keep spraying them, you'll your heal will be actually pretty good. It's actually pretty funny. Isn't that the old True Patriot way? That's the old way, isn't it? Yeah, sort of. Oh, it's still killing things, even though I'm like here. Well, one thing that people don't realize, though, let's see if I can get it going here. Get rid of these targets and try it again. Try it with True Patriots. See if we can get this one going. So anyways, when you have a pestilence bleed on somebody, or anything for skills for that matter, and you, I'm wearing the backpack, so it's going to be obviously a lot stronger than it would be without the backpack. So if you get a regular, like a 50 stack bleed on somebody, and then you watch the damage, and then you quickly get the red bud debuff on it, you'll notice that it jumps by about 50 or 60,000 per second damage. Maybe even higher, depending on how much damage you're doing. What I did notice is the more damage it's actually initially doing, the more it's going to be when you get that debuff on. Oh, and the only problem with True Patriot is if you want the full potential for the damage, you've got to have mostly blue on.
Low prices, big selection. That's what I've got.
Alright, so we know that it was 2.2 million damage, right? The explosion is what I'm talking about.
You need to craft something?
Now, the more blue you have, the better it is. Gonna see the difference in the explosion damage. Anywhere from 2.4 to 2.7, it jumps up. That's like anywhere from 2 to 500,000, 200 to 500,000 difference in explosion damage. Now your actual damage is going to be okay. You're not going to be like Mr. 220% crit hit damage or anything, but I can tell you this. If you get a bunch of rogues that are all together and one of them dies and that explosion happens, there's a good chance that they're going to majorly be just either dead or fucking hurting very badly. Because there's 5 explosions that happen in one. Even off of one person. So even the initial explosion off of one person is like either 4, yeah, it's about 5 explosions in one. So you'll see 5 numbers. So people don't understand how lethal True Patriot it actually is. They just see it as a, it's a debuff build. Sort of. There's more to it than that. All you have to do is get people to focus somebody, and then you just pound them with that debuff, and you get all 3 things on them, and it's lights out. When that blows up, if anybody's around them, they're gonna wish they weren't. Because the more blue you have on, the higher the explosion is. Like, the higher the damage. That's one thing I noticed about True Patriot. So I tried it with all reds, and I noticed the explosion damage was like, I think it was like 1.7 each or something like that. And as I was adding blue, I noticed the numbers were going up with the explosions. Then I added all blue, and the numbers just went way up on the explosion. And it gives me 1.8 million armor without a shield. It's time we drop the shield, because let's face it, the shield is nice, I guess, for some people, but it really is a liability. So you gotta build around that so that you don't need a shield.
Civilians in danger.
I know it sounds silly, but I've actually went into conflict with this. I think it was the same build I'm using right now. And this guy rushed in my face, had his shield, and I literally stood right here and he was right there. And I just kept going like this. Got that white debuff on him, I just kept pounding with this. And he just stood there taking it. But he couldn't kill me because I was healing so fast. Because as I was doing this, I was also pausing for a second to go like this and then go. Because once I have this down, it's pretty decent actually. I can really take a beating. Because I've also jacked up my heals by putting repair skills on all my stuff. And then when I put repair skills on all my stuff, I also dropped on some incoming repairs on the 3 pieces that I have open. So that really jacks up my heals. So let's just say this guy was not happy about that. He died, and his friends did too, because when it spread, I'm using the I haven't put the 2 pieces on here yet, but I have incoming repairs on all these 3, and then I have repair skills on all these. Double armor regen on this. Okay, you got to get a pair. If you don't have a pair of these, then you got to go to the dark zone. These are Dark Zone exclusives unless you get some Dark Zone crates. Sometimes you'll drop through that.
Cell control point identified.
Legacy caches can also do it. Because I've gotten things from the Dark Zone, because you get system corruption from there, right? So
System curtailed.
Bullets downrange.
System reactivated.
Locking the enemy down. Covered up so good, eh?
what did they give me for the... Well, that's why I'm getting hit hard. I got a machine gun there. I'll take care of that in a second. Oh, I'm not close enough. There we go. I want that to spread, that's why I'm shooting the skill. There we go, spread. 12. 12 for proficiency. Oh no, I'm stuck. Fuck. Stupid fucking riot foam. I like it. I still think it's good. I mean, I did have about 20 enemies on me, so I mean, shit, they're gonna get me eventually if they foam me. I'm not God. Not yet, anyways. Yeah, my shade level is, all 2s. Imagine that. Look at that. 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. Manhunt, 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 manhunt. He is gonna be gone soon. As a matter of fact, hold on. He is... Where is he? I'm assuming he's gonna start in... this league? Yeah, it's a little bit way up. He got 6 days, yeah. 6 days until he comes out. What does he drop anyways? Does anybody know what, I mean, does anybody know what exactly he's dropping? Like, is it a name piece or something? Like, what is it? Like, see, you can see the reward, but is that like, is that an actual piece that you put on, or is it cosmetic? Like, is that cosmetic, do you think, or is that an actual piece that has, like, a brand set of some sort? I don't think I ever saw them mention what he gives you. Whether that's the card, like, whether that's just a... Yeah, so, yeah, well, you know, the funny thing is before they did all this crap, every time there was a boss way back, they would give you a new skill. I'm assuming it's some sort of exotic piece, like some sort of exotic chess piece. It's got to be something good, because I mean, you're killing these guys to get to him, so he's got to give you something good. Well, then again, yeah. His name's Stovepipe. He makes... so what's next? Gear sets? System corruption. They'll give you a brand new set of system corruption that's God rolled into whatever you want. You just tell them. Next will be a new shirt, a new bra, you know, panties. These exotic underwear. Now you can poop yourself and you don't need toilet paper. Auto cleaning. It's got an ability on it called auto clean your underwear. We said the next target that they when they start the season, the first season over again. Well, it's not the first season over again. It'll be brand new season. Year 5, season 1. It's gonna be now you can get only if you're female though. Like only if you're a female character. The prime target is dropping an exotic bra that has built-in no, I better not say it. Anyways, you can see where I'm going there. A built-in... Yeah, never mind. Anyways, wouldn't that piss people off? They're like, oh, I have a male character. I'm going to have to make... Then it's going to force everybody to make a female character just to get it. And then it has shit stats on it, like... Now you do 70% more damage and you take 150% more damage. It's called Ultimate Glass Cannon. The risks are high. You do 70% more damage, but you take 150 more. Plus, if you die, your character is gone forever, regardless if it's hardcore or not. That's one of the perks of this exotic. Permanent death. Want your character back? No problem. If you give us $99, we'll put your character back. Don't laugh. There's a game. I'm not kidding you. There's a game a long time ago, still out there. I think now. It was an MMO, and you could make an ultimate character. But if your ultimate character died, if somebody didn't resurrect you for free, the only way to bring that character back from the dead is you had to pay $65, which obviously I did not. I was like, fuck that. $65 to bring I'll make a new character. But we'll bring your character back for $99. That's right. Will you have the same gear you had before? Probably not, because we'll probably delete all of it. But we'll bring your character back. And then we'll just say, oops, we don't know what happened. Sorry about that. Oh, did you have exotics? Did you have an Eagle Bear? Oh, that sucks. Not anymore. Now you got a purple gun. What do you think of that? Oh yeah, I've almost forgot. You had a whole gear set of system corruption? Yeah, we deleted that too. Whoops, I mean, it got lost. And then next month we're going to introduce some new content. We're going to charge you $40 for it. No, they probably won't do that. Oh, did I mention the damage glitch that's going to be introduced as well? That's right. Just when you thought it was over, it's back. No. Actually, no, I've heard there is stuff going on right now. A couple of people have mentioned it. I don't know what it is. I can't confirm it, so I'm going to take it as a grain of salt until I see it for myself. It wouldn't surprise me because somebody's always trying to break the game. Like every time they bring an update out, somebody's finding a way to do something new. Like, oh look, I can do even more damage, or Oh look, I can heal and never die. You guys remember that? Oh yeah, that was annoying. Yeah. The foundry glitch. The foundry one was really annoying. And it's pretty sad that people were even abusing that to begin with. Get out of my way, dipshit. You remind me of those people from the friggin' Dark Zone. Nope, it's not system corruption. Oh, he died from the... Okay. He died from the plague of the outcast. I didn't even realize it got on him. He... There... Whoops! I found his explosive part on his belt buckle. Oh yeah. While they're at it, they might as well make characters with bigger boobs too, eh? Could you imagine? You don't need a shield anymore if you've got a female character on your team. Her boobs will stop everything. They're so humongous. Like a bullet sponge. Could you imagine? Now you remember when I played Evil Dead, right? How they introduced, well, they introduced that new character, but he can move like 70% faster. Could you imagine if I had a boost on this character they could move 70% faster? They'd be like, oh my god, this guy's speed hacking. I had somebody send me a message on Evil Dead telling me that I was cheating because my demon shouldn't be able to move that fast. So I directed them to the page to introduce them to the character, and I said you might want to read that very carefully. And when you're done reading it, please do send me a message back telling me you're sorry. You're a dumbass. Like, just some people don't think about things when they talk. They just react. And then once they figure out what's going on, they're like, oh. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you gotta think about it, right? I know it's hard for some people, especially nowadays. Oh my god. Fuck. That's like pulling teeth. Attention span? Where'd that go? Common sense? Where'd that go? Yeah, that's gone too. Hey, well, look what I found. Look what I found. Lurking in the streets. He's got coronavirus. Get him. That's the next weapon they'll introduce. That's the next weapon. Yeah, it'll be a police M4 with it'll be an exotic police M4, another one, and it will have coronavirus as its talent. And you have to upgrade it to make it more lethal. Like, oh, vaccine resistant? Okay, cool. This new gun, this new gun that I saw there, the one that has the shock. I think that's gonna be just, it's not gonna work as intended. What I mean by that is, it's got shock rounds, right? So, unless these shock rounds are going to be able to get through hazard protection, that's all you're going to see is people running around with lots of hazard. What do you know what else you're going to see? You're going to see people that have no skill tiers at all running with that gun. Because it's a cool new gun, right? So they're going to be like, oh yeah, let's use that one. It's amazing. And then you run into your first person that has hazard on, and it's not working as intended. You're like, what the? It's not shocking them. Why don't they just put explosive rounds in it? You know what I mean? If they put explosive rounds in the gun, I'm telling you right now, people would be forced to put explosive resistance on. Because they don't. Because as it stands, I can even show you on mine. You only get to, like, once you're shade level 1000, by then you should have this. You might even have it sooner. But you get 10% explosive resistance from your watch. That's it. That's all you get. So, and hazard protection has nothing to do with explosive or pulse. These two are nothing to do with hazard. Lots of people, and I mean lots of people still think that these two are covered under this. They're not. Hence why it's where it is, right? These are above hazard. Hazard's here, these are above. Everything below hazard is what it shows you, is what it covers. So they pretty much gave you everything it covers. And then everything it doesn't cover, above it. So when I see somebody running around with 100% hazard on, I'm like, okay, I'll just build myself an explosive build here, and we're good. They're dead. Do I care if they bleed? Nope. I don't really care if they bleed as long as they're dead. Especially if I'm doing explosive damage. It's all over. I already did it in the Dark Zone before. I had my explosive sticky on, and I shot a guy right in the face with it, detonated it. This guy had 2 million armor. Killed him. Completely killed him. He didn't even go down. He was completely dead. And I was like, well, he doesn't have explosive resistance. Got his buddy with the same one right in the face. Boom, dead. He doesn't have explosive resistance. He probably has lots of hazard. And they did, when I looked at them, they had like 100% hazard, but because they saw me running a skill build. But again, they thought that explosive resistance would, or like it was covered under hazard, right? So I think that's what they were thinking. And they got awakening. I woke them up with that. Yeah. There's a reason why they put hazard where they did, and they put the other two on top. That way they could simplify how it works, right? They're telling you everything below here is what it covers. Everything above is what it does not cover. Now I think it's y'all gear. If we're talking about pulse, if we talk about pulse instead of explosive, I think it's y'all gear. If you have so many pieces, it gives you. Or you can run system corruption, either way. I don't know if I have a piece of y'all there. Where did I put it? Here? I know I have some on me. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so you get 40% pulse resistance, 10% hazard, and 5% weapon damage. Now you could easily, I've done this. You can easily throw that ninja backpack on and get your and just put 2 pieces of yellow on and you'll have all 3. I always have lots of yellow. And it's so many people don't. Oh, this guy right here. Let's see this guy. This guy was in the dark zone not long ago, actually. So status effects, status effects, status effects, status effects. Okay, so we're looking at this guy's thing, right? Right, foam and shock trap. What a garbage build. I'm sorry. This is garbage. Easily defeated. If I was to inspect him and saw that, I'd be like, okay, easy to beat that. This guy was in the dark zone the other day, this guy right here. And he was using a fire build. That's why he's running status effects. He was running the same build. He was getting everybody but me. Me and, what's the other guy's name? Mother from the clan? We just sat back and we screwed with him from a distance. Because we knew that he was running a status build, so we knew that he was using fire, so that's what he was hoping on. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, he's running Creeping Death again. With Mad Bomber. The reason why he's running Mad Bomber is because he's throwing those fire grenades because he has Survivalist on. So I mean, he's squishy as hell. First of all, if he hits you, then yeah, you might die if you don't have any sort of hazard protection against it. But it's really not that hard. It's really not hard to beat him. That is a squishy as hell build is what it is. And that's why he's using Mad Bomber, because if you use Mad Bomber with Survivalist, you will extend the radius of your fire grenade by quite a bit. And since he's running status effects, right? But if you look at the build, like, the thing is with his build, he's not really running 4 pieces of any, like, he's not running 4 pieces of any green gear set. So he's missing out on so much more. He's running 2 pieces of each so he can get the status effects thing from each one. I'm telling you right now, I can make a better fucking status build than that. That's more consistent, that's for sure. I don't know. I know people do it because they want like these weird ass builds, but that particular thing right there, I don't know. It's not reliable in my opinion. You're not getting the full potential from either of those gear sets. Like if he went with a yellow build on his ongoing directive and used the capacitor, he'd fucking melt people. Even without using like a sadist weapon. Because then he could stack on skill damage as well. Because I noticed that he had a lot of skill damage on there as well. So why not? It's perfect. He's already yellow. Because I have an ongoing directive build that's all yellow. And it's friggin' nasty. But again, the thing is with that is, I don't know. I know why he's doing it, right? Because 2 pieces of each one gives you 15% status effects right there. And then he's basically got 2 wyverns. And then, yeah. He's got status effects, and I think skill damage and status effects on some of them. But if somebody with a hotshot build comes in there, he's dead. He's dead in 1 shot. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many better ways to run things. No, I know why he's doing the 2 pieces of each. The thing that I don't understand is why he's wasting his potential. If you're gonna do something, then open the whole thing up so you get all the bonuses. I know, I've tried that something similar to that before, and I was like, eh. Now with the ninja backpack, though, you could do so much more, right? You don't have to use that, but you could. So there's a build that I did before that was, I put the memento backpack on. I put 3 pieces of Empress on, which gives you 10% skill efficiency, and right? When you fully stack the memento backpack, you'll have a total of 30% skill efficiency as well. A lot of people get confused about that too. And it's just basically skill efficiency is everything to do with skills. Like status effects, skill haste, skill repair, all that stuff. Skill damage. Anything to do with skills. Duration as well. That's why when you run the memento backpack without anything else, if you look at your, like for example, if I was using the oxidizer, for example, right now, my cloud duration is 8.4 seconds right now, right? If I was wearing the memento backpack and I started killing things and getting trophies, that's going to go up. That's going to start to increase. Because you get skill efficiency. And skill duration is in there as a part of it. And that's what's making it go up. So if you ever want to make an oxidizer build, keep that in mind, that skill duration will increase the time that it stays around. So when you shoot an oxidizer round, the more skill duration you have, the longer your cloud will stay. And if your cloud stays, it's obviously going to kill things for a while. Anything that tries to run through that is going to be toast. Because I had mine up to like, I think I had mine up to like, what, 24 seconds? My duration on my cloud for my oxidizer. So like all I had to do is, like I went in the dark zone and tested it out. All I had to do is just saturate an area and watch things try to run through it and die. Very fast. Because I would literally saturate every round I had. I would saturate one area. One great big area. And the NPCs would try to run through and they wouldn't even get that far into it and be dead. Yellow NPCs. And those big guys, yeah, I melted those fast too. But the thing is when you have a duration like that, nobody suspects it, so they think, oh, it's going to run out. And they try to run through it. They think, like 8 seconds is usually the norm for that. For that cloud to be sticking around for that oxidizer, but I used the ninja backpack and I was able to stack mine up to like 24 seconds. me a second. That is y'all. This stuff right here, in case you're not familiar with the symbol. This stuff right here. Y'all gear. One piece gives you 10% hazard. You get that in the dark zone. Or you probably already have that piece though. You probably have the Hollow Man. That's a really good piece actually. What makes that piece really good is the fact that, you know those robots that run around? Health damage seems to damage them really good. Yeah. But I mean, like, if you want immediate hazard, I know y'all does for sure in one piece. I know there's other pieces, but I'm just saying, like, if you want instant, if you want instant 10%, then one piece of this will do it. And I'm sure you have lots, because I have tons of this stuff. Unless, of course, you don't go in the dark zone. That's about the... Well, I mean, you can get it from the caches as well. Yeah, there's more. There's more. I knew you would chime in, that's why I said, y'all gear first. Ouch. I use the y'all gear with system corruption, and it's pretty funny, because when I go into countdown, those hunters, they like to disrupt everybody. And I'll just sit there and they'll disrupt everybody and I'll be the only one that doesn't. Like, I'll be the only one that didn't get disrupted. I used to do that all the time in the dark zone, actually. I'd run system corruption with, I'd leave the chest piece and backpack open, and I'd run system corruption on the other pieces. Yeah. So I would run that, and then, and I would use a shield. And that's before they screwed with it. I'd run Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush with that. And people... Yeah, I don't know. That happened to me last time. But anyways, 4 pieces of system corruption, Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush. Now I don't know. I don't know if I would try it now because it's different. But people would try to break my shield by disrupting it, right, with the pulse, and it wouldn't work, of course, because I would have like 100% disrupt resistance. So that wouldn't work. And then so that also gives me the chance to just mow them down. Because I didn't just use any shield, I used the firewall shield. So I would do even more damage. And it was funny, because they would sit there and try to jam me with all the stuff they could possibly jam me with. And it's like, no, it's not going to work, buddy. 100% disruption resistance. You get 40% from the gear set alone. plus you already have 10%, right? That's 50% right off the hop without even touching anything. And then all you do is just roll hazard protection on 2 pieces and then put 3 mods on. Boom, 100%. Alright, I gotta go for now. I'll be back in a bit. I gotta go pick up my daughter.